Let's go.
You are now listening to I Want My Podcast Studios production. And I know you want your damn podcast. Here you go.
How's the store going, Nicole?
None of your business.
I want my sex tonight.
More biggie.
You're a user, Mohamed.
I did the BJ, no for real.
Bitch ass, slut ass whore.
You don't like it? Why are you wasting money going to Grenada?
Good night.
And welcome back, everybody, to a brand new episode of I Want My Podcast. This is a 90-Day Fiancé edition. There is no the other way or before the 90 days. No. This is
it's
it.
just this way.
This is the only way. The major leagues. This is it. 90-Day Fiancé. So very, very excited to be covering this today. And of course, you guys already know my name is Miguel Perez, and I'll be one of your hosts today.
I'm EJ Edmonds. I'm the other one. And in her absence, I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to Marie Riri Forster, our other host who couldn't be here this evening. She had some shit to do and couldn't make it. But she told me to give you all some kisses for your forehead. So kisses for your foreheads from Riri.
Yes, and fuck Connecticut. That one's just for Marie.
And fuck Connecticut.
Yeah. So, yes, this episode, of course, was... I think I texted you earlier. This episode felt like a setup for next episode, especially just by judging the previews. I was like, yes, this is everything I need to know to be ready for next week.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Next week's gonna be fun, but it didn't take away from the fact that this episode was also very fun.
This is like the firing squad. They've loaded the shotguns now.
They definitely are. Yeah, no, and it was interesting as fuck. It definitely was.
Yeah, man.
But before we go into anything else, EJ, I just want to give a quick shout out to the brand new patrons. So let's get the horn ready. Shout out to Priscilla and the Shady Dame. See, I think I figured out. I think it's a Shady Dame, but I'm just too dumb to like.
Yeah,
break the.
All right, if it is Shady Dame, hey, Shady Dame, Mig don't read too good. So I mean,
it was not that I don't read. It's just like I read things and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. But then like I put the words together and I'm like, oh, so it's like if you ever need somebody to like decipher anything, I'm probably the wrong guy. That's really what it really comes. That's what it comes down to.
Okay, but shout out to the Shady Dame. Look, this. That's for y'all. That's for y'all.
Yeah, and Priscilla, of course, too. That
That's why I said y'all. Well. It was plural. It's a plural you.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
We truly do. We really do appreciate all of your donations, and we thank you. And of course, in return, you get a badass podcast. So there you go. Now, let's move on to the episode. Of course, this was 90 Day Fiancé, Season 9, Episode 5. Breast Intentions.
I'm here for it.
You are?
Yeah, I'm here for it. I like that title. Yo, look, as a comedian, Mig, like what the... Will you stop? This is very, very on brand. This is very, very good. Like, cause think about it. The whole Breast Intentions, he was like, no, these my titties. Like that whole thing... I think that was a great title.
I see it for that. I see it for what you just said, for the comedy value of it. I do see the comedy in it. Another thing that I also see is the fact that they've been pretty much using that as a crutch this whole time. They used that last episode too. What was the one? The last episode with Marie.
Of 90 Day?
I think it was 90 Day or Love of
Pasta La Vista.
Pasta La Vista, which I guess it's a good title, but it's like it's the same formula. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you need to like branch out a little bit.
Mig, if the formula works, don't fuck with it, right? That's what we did with this podcast, and look how dope we are. Maybe they are onto something. Let them cook, man. Let them cook. They know what they're doing over there. They've gotten positive reviews from me on this. Let them people cook, dude.
All right. Well, listen, since you're giving them the green light, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same, and I'm not gonna give it a grade, but I'm just gonna give it a thumbs up.
All right, thumbs up it is. I'll give it a thumbs up too. We're meeting in the middle. That's happy mediums. You see right there, ladies and gentlemen. Thumbs up for that title. Okay, breast intentions. I dig it.
Breast intentions. Yeah, and again, why don't we? I mean, we already started talking about them, so why don't we just jump into it?
All right. So talk to us about Emily and Kobe.
Let's do it. So today she has to pump some milk, and she does. She does what she wants to do. She just pumps the milk out, and Kobe's not really used to this, So he's like, "Hey, do you mind just putting those away?"
Yo, dude, did you see him? He looked around like, "Bitch, what is you doing?" He looked
like she was,
yeah,
like she was like shoplifting or something, and he seemed worried, but. Again, this is another thing that we need to remember. These people, everybody that comes to this country, they have a different mentality. They come from a different culture. Even when they were in China, I guarantee you, they didn't see that as often. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like it's different everywhere. Of course, here we're used to it. We're like, yes, you can do whatever you want. You're free to do whatever you want. Nobody should tell you not to. Like that is what you do. You breastfeed in public. That's what you do. It's fine. But he has different ideas, so we can't really point the finger at him and be like, bro, get with the program. It's like, dude, he just got here 2 days ago.
Hey, we're not in Africa anymore, Toto. We in Kansas. These titties is out here, right?
They are out here.
All right. That's all I'm saying. You are in Kansas anymore, Toto. Titties is out. All right, enjoy.
Yeah. And so I gotta see it. I gotta see it from both perspectives. I see it from her perspective. It's like, yes, this is just what I do, and I gotta see it from her perspective. Of course, now, like you said, he's no longer there. He's no longer in Cameroon. This is a different environment, and he just has to like adapt.
Yeah, okay? these titties is free out here.
Yeah, he has to adapt. And another thing that made him really uncomfortable was the fact that she's been breastfeeding for 17 months. And he's like, what? That is a lot. That is way too much. My sister did it for 7 months, and that was it. So we got to find a way to cut this out. We can't be having this. Those are my titties.
Pretty much.
Just to put it out bluntly. Like,
did this talking head sound like a fucking politician or something? Hi, I'm Kobe, and I like sucking titties.
And I approve this message. Yeah, it did. It did. You're right.
Oh, God. Vote Kobe for Salina, Kansas titty captain 2022. Please.
I was expecting him to like walk from like out of frame into frame and put his hand on like a handrail and be like, "Hi, my name is Kobe, and I like titties, and those are my titties. Thank you."
So fuck off, little boy. Those are my titties, right?
Stop playing with my titties. That's basically what he's trying to say.
Oh, God.
So there was a couple of things that again, this is not his culture anymore, but at the same time you have to be like, hey man, like explain it to him, like
real
this
talk,
is how it is around here.
I think they had all the time in the world, Meg, to have these conversations beforehand. Like, why is any of this a surprise? How the fuck he moved there? How the fuck he didn't know that the baby was 17 months and that she was breastfeeding? Like, how is this all new to him today?
It does make you wonder, what were they talking about?
I don't know. Or maybe he just, I don't know. I don't know how to, I don't see how they're having this is something very simple. And shout out to her, because she was saying she had trouble getting to a point where she was even able to do that. So, hey, milk yourself wherever you got to, boo-boo. I'm with her, okay? I'm with her.
Yourself.
Look, I'm just saying, do what you gotta do. Okay. Now, look, I'm just saying, did they not have this conversation before? Or is he just getting here now? So? He was like, look, I done seen it now. It's a little bit uncomfortable. I'm strong. I'm in my titties back. I'm planting the flag in these titties. You can fuck off Koban, right? Do you think that's what happened? Like, you getting bottles from here to forth?
I think so. I do.
Oh man, maybe.
But
Man.
yeah, dude. So it gets a little weird, and what I think actually gets a little awkward is the fact that the mom's in the kitchen, that dad just kind of like lingering around, not really doing anything, trying to be on camera, and they're fighting.
Yeah, it was so crazy because it's like the dad was lurking. Like, you know how if you at the club and you know your people about to get into a fight, but you want to be close but not like seen, so you just lurk around the outside. It's like, say something crazy, nigga. Say something crazy, right?
I pops up.
That's what I do.
Yeah, dude. That's what the dad was basically doing, and he was finally able to be like, hey, listen, I know you guys are having a little fun. They're like, fuck off that. And he was like, all right, I'm gonna go back to just being around. And then Emily goes, hey, listen, I had enough of your shit. I breastfeed whenever I breastfeed. Why don't you go help my mom in the kitchen,
bitch?
And he's like, excuse me? She's like, yeah, go help my mom in the kitchen. She needs help making food, so why don't you go help her? Dude, that attitude right there, I was like, hoo, 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 hoo.
All right, look, man.
Let's talk. Let's talk.
I mean, they do. He says he was being bossed around, and I agree it was happening a little bit, but don't get engaged to a girl from Salina, Kansas. Okay? Or Charlottesville, Virginia. Don't do that, right?
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. You're seeing what's happening right now.
Don't do that.
Being bossed around.
Yeah.
So then he's like, hey, listen, watch the way you talk to your future husband. Again, you got to think about this. He's coming in with the mentality of a person who just lived in Cameroon for his entire life. Went to China for a couple of years. He's back in Cameroon. Pandemic went through he was in Cameroon. He's used to his culture. He's used to everything around him. Then you take him out of that place where he calls home and you drop him in Salinas, Kansas. It's a dude. It's a whole new world. Okay, let's all agree. The southern areas are a whole new world too. The southern states. It's a whole new country. So,
Kansas is somewhere in the middle, ain't it?
Actually, it kind of is.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle of America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it is. Yeah, You're right. It's like, would it be considered? Let's not go into this. I don't know where Kansas is.
He also don't know his geography too good, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything. But so you basically take him from there. You drop him in Salinas, Kansas, and he's still thinking Cameroon. He's still thinking I'm the man. He's still thinking I'm the boss. He's still thinking all this. Obviously, he needs to adapt. He needs to catch up with the culture, but he can't just be told the culture. He needs to be explained the culture here. You know what I mean?
They had all the time in the world to talk about this shit.
And you're absolutely right. And
look, relationship roles, what is expected of the other person. Like, this stuff all could have been laid out. Y'all could have came there, smooth transition. You know exactly what the fuck you supposed to be doing. Hey, you the boss, but I'm the boss of bosses. Like, or whatever, right? And then that's their relationship, and they know it. Now they're sitting here confused, like, wait a minute, I thought I was the boss. They wasted time is what I'm saying.
They wasted a lot of time. You're absolutely right. But EJ, if they didn't waste any of that time, they wouldn't be on this show.
No, but Kobe's still wrong because he moved to Salina, Kansas. Salina, Kansas. Let that sink in for a minute. From Cameroon to Salina, Kansas. Like, you got to have some kind of like some little middle place in there first so you can get acclimated before you go all the way to fucking Salina, Kansas.
That's a wild transition.
Yeah, because you think he was probably somewhere metropolitan and shit, and you know what I mean? There were probably black people there, right?
I love that. That was the first episode. He's just like, sweetheart, so I noticed there's no black people around here. Where do you guys put your black people? Is there no black people in Salinas? Like, well, where are they?
Oh man. I would have checked this stuff. Once again, he should have did his research. He should have known. It's
plenty of time.
Him and Koban is the only black people in Salina, Kansas.
Yeah, that's it. At least for now. At least for
Yeah.
now. So anyway, she sarcastically tells him, "Hey, pretty please with sugar on top, would you mind going to the kitchen and helping my mom make dinner?" He's like, "Okay, see the way you said it, it's nicer." She's like, "Go," and he goes. He goes. Now, mom is pretending that she doesn't hear it. And he's like, "So what are we doing today?" She's like, "We're going to be cooking some guacamole. I didn't hear your fight." And she's like cutting cilantro and shit. She's like, "We're going to make some shit here happen. Let's pretend you didn't fight just now."
Yeah, that wasn't awkward or anything.
Not at all. We're going to have dinner in a second. And then the dad's like, "All right, I'm going to go pick up my mother-in-law and I'll be back." Right. He comes back with Victoria and then they hug. She welcomes them and everything. And Kobe's like, "Oh shit, we gotta change Koban's diaper." Right. And he's like, "Oh fuck, I don't know how to change diapers." And dad's like, I'll teach you how to change diaper. Right. So he brings her into the couch and Kobe's just sitting there like, damn, like I should be able to do this. Like this is my job. This is the role that I'm supposed to be playing. I'm the dad, and like shit. Like I gotta learn these things, right? So they change the diaper, they go have dinner, and then the dad asks, "It's like, so what's the main dish in Cameroon?" And this is something that I learned today too. He goes, "Everything. We got everything." Mostly like because apparently, according to him, Cameroon is influenced by French culture and English culture, which I had no idea.
I had no idea either.
So it was nice to get a little window so we could find out a little bit more about that. So then he tells us a little bit more about his background. It's like, yeah, I kind of like, we have those cultures. My dad speaks French and my mom speaks English, and I didn't meet my dad until I was 14. So my English is better than my French. That was his little joke. And then they're like, "Cool. So how did you propose?" And he goes, "I was just kind of corny, and I had this little ring, and I give it to her, but it's like a cheap ring." And she's like, "I want a $6,000 ring." And everybody's like, "All right, Emily, relax." Like,
yeah, chill out. He just got here. He ain't got no job yet. Okay.
I think, what does he got? Like $2,000?
Something. He ain't sitting on much.
Yeah. So I feel like you guys have more. Because when he showed up, she's demanding diapers, she's demanding food, she's demanding all these things out of him. And he's like, "Let's relax." And then on top of that, she's like, "Give me a $10,000 ring." Too much.
Yeah.
So then they're like, "Okay, so what were your expectations of the U.S.? Like, what do you expect out of like being here?" He's like, "Yeah, just meeting new people, meeting her friends, working." That's like, "Yeah, dude, you got to work hard, because you have to provide for your family. Because believe it or not, Emily, she's still my little girl."
Yeah.
And then he laughs. And then the mom laughs. And then the dad's like, "No, come on. Hey, come on. Hey, no. No, she's still my little girl."
I think, I think it was emotion. You saw a lot of emotion right there, dude.
On the laughter?
Yes. Like some people, when they get really like stressed out, like, or sad like that, as opposed to crying, which it seemed like he was doing, you laugh.
Okay. So what you're saying
I think that he was actually hurting, and that wasn't like, "Ha ha ha, this crazy bitch." No, he was like, "Look, I'm dealing with some shit right now. This is really heavy." Okay, and so sometimes people laugh to pacify themselves when they're stressed like that.
Like it just hit him, and it hit him that way.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, I saw the laugh. I didn't think it felt like a chuckle or nothing.
It felt like he was like, "Hey, cut it out. I'm in the middle of an interview. You can't laugh."
Yeah, like it was more of those like, "I love her so much, and I got this big ass African in my house that I don't know from a can of paint." Okay.
Underwear model too. He's an underwear model.
That's pretty much what it was. I think he was just like, this was all hitting him. He was like, "What the fuck? I'm going through as much shit as they are right now."
Nobody's asking us.
Like me and Lisa are stressed out too. Don't nobody give a fuck. All y'all worrying about is loose titties. That's all y'all worried about.
Loose titties.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what that was. All of that shit came down heavy on him at one time.
You don't think that Lisa was like, like pinching his butthole a little bit? And he's like, come on, I'm trying to be serious.
Maybe.
They're just like
I'm telling you what it looked like I saw when I was watching it. It looked like that. It looked like he was just going through some emotions right then. And they were kicking his ass.
I can actually totally see that.
Yeah.
And I think I like your version better. Because you're right. Because I feel like, yeah, you're right. He's just sitting there and there's just cameras everywhere. And there's this dude showed up who he's never met in his life. And his daughter who just makes horrible decisions. And he's like,
yeah, and ain't none of you motherfuckers asking me how I'm doing. I'm doing bad. Right?
yeah.
That's exactly what that was.
What's his name?
David and Lisa.
Bobo.
Yeah. David
Mr.
and Lisa
Bobos.
was the parents. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that is so funny. So then after that, he basically says they basically all agree that she's the boss, but he wants to be the overall boss. And then they tell him like, what's going on? What's the deal in Cameroon? He's like, well, the man is the one that, pretty much has the last word. He didn't say this is how I roll. He was just like answering a question that they asked him. And everybody's like, well, in Salinas, Kansas, we do what Emily says. And they're like, and then they'll have a big laugh. And he's like, yeah, we're not going to do that.
I feel like this whole episode was a whole bunch of Kobe being like, oh shit, I am fucked. Like, that's what it seemed like he was saying. Like, oh, these ain't my titties. Oh, I am fucked. Right? He's sitting there and he's like, oh, I'm not the boss. I am fucked. Right?
that's two.
Yep. And then there's more. You know what I mean? There's more. Like when I'll let you tell the rest of the story, but like it was a whole bunch of holy shit, I am fucked moments.
Yeah, well, I think this is the third one, dude. When he went to bed and he's trying to have a good time, you say, because I mean, you're a dad. You put your kids to bed. You probably play around. You mess with them. They mess with you. It's like a bonding moment. Like we're about to go to bed, but she's like, no, it's time to wind down. Which I also agree. But this dude hasn't seen his kid since he was born. Like, let him have his fucking time with his kid. But she's like, no, this is the good night routine, and he's not following it.
You are seeing in this instance right there, that was all. And I'm sad that the kid had to be in the midst of that, but it was all low self-esteem. So it was like, yeah, don't make him like you more than me. He's going to sleep now. I know that you want, you know what I'm saying? It was a whole bunch of that because the moment is going to come. If Kobe stays there long enough, that Koban is going to want that dude, and it is going to eat Emily's ass alive, guaranteed.
And she's gonna become the strict mom.
Yep.
The no fun mom. Wow. Okay. Wow. That's a pretty good fucking breakdown.
Yeah. That's what's going to happen. So even because and it's not like he tossed him around a little bit, but either way, like as long as the baby doesn't get too far off a schedule. Look, this your daddy, and I ain't seen you your whole life. Okay, you can stay up for like 30 more minutes.
Yeah,
like, right?
dude.
What would be the problem with that?
Dude, what does she have to get up and go to work?
No, she don't. It's Salina, Kansas. You just you go there maid. You don't have to do nothing. They just put checks in your mailbox every now and then.
I'm moving to fucking Salinas, Kansas. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Mexican population to be one. Right?
Yeah, just me. Yeah. It's me and Kobe and Koban.
Yep.
That's it. That'll be for all the people of color.
Yep.
That's it.
Y'all will be on a mural out there 80 years from now as like pioneers. This happened in 2023.
Like people used to write in like caves.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But yeah, dude. So this was the other thing, like he couldn't sleep with them, and she's like, "You're kind of like messing up the vibe, and I don't like it. You're not following the rules. You're not doing what I was expecting you to do because you're a different person. You're a human being with thoughts and feelings of your own, and you did not follow any of the things that I had in mind for you, or like the person that I envisioned in my head for you. So you're gonna have to go. Yeah, there's another bed. You can use that." Go.
All right. So let me explain what we're seeing right now. Mm-hmm. Okay, Meg. So right now, he is out of Cameroon.
Yep.
He is in Salina, Kansas.
Yep.
His first night there, in a bed, alone, wondering what the fuck just happened.
And it was at that moment he knew he fucked up.
Oh, shit. I am fucked, right?
Yeah.
Telling you.
Yeah, dude. That's gotta be. I don't care who you are, man, woman, young, old. That's gotta hit you different when you go to sleep in one place in one country one night with everything that you know, and then the next day you're in another country with another culture in a house that you don't even know. It's a house full of strangers. It's just, I mean, I can imagine because I went through it, but it's a whole. Now, my experience was not sad because I was with my parents and like I knew my dad and my mom and I was surrounded by family and friends, so I was like I was in a good place and I went to bed happy, but after all this shit that happened to him in one day, and then you're just sitting there like you said, and the one single bed and this tidy whities and his white
just
beater,
laying in that
like
country ass bed with like horse wallpaper and a dream catcher, right? Like, oh shit, I am fucked.
This is it's kind of sad.
It's what it is, man. That's what it is.
Oh my god!
Like I said, I just don't think they communicated enough before they made this thing happen. They just
not at all. Because like you also think that she would be like, "Hey, listen, I got a couple interviews that I gotta go to because I'm the only one that can work. You can't work here for, 6 months." She said 90 days, but that's not true. He can work for 6 months. She's lying to herself.
All right,
this is gonna end bad, dude.
Yeah,
it's so bad.
Yeah, it is.
But anyways, that's it. That's all I got for him. Do you have any other things to add?
No, just Kobe's fucked. That's all
Kobe's
I got.
fucked.
That's all I got.
That should be the name of the episode. Kobe's fucked.
That's it.
Oh man. Well, let's move on to the next couple. This one was another one that was very entertaining to watch because we got to see a little bit more of her than him. So let's go with Bilal and Shaeeda.
All right. So we cut to them and Shaeeda's fixing up the kitchen in her beautiful new house, right?
You like that? She was like, da, 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 da.
Yeah, putting a little shit with her name right there. Shaeeda's house, right?
Welcome to Shaeeda's house.
Yeah, and she's excited about her come up, and we find out she's going to meet Bilal's kids today.
Ooh.
So they pull up, the kids, they walk in and meet, and they meet their new stepmother to be, or whatever you would call her at that point, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And there was a happy hello, like, oh my God, so good to meet you, blah, blah, blah. Then crickets. It was just the awkward silence. And it's like, so do y'all like food? Uh-huh. Didn't know what to say. And, then it cuts to Bilal because Bilal has to put his little swag on everything. Like, look, there's not even an option for me and her if the kids don't like her. So, boom. And then he does that face, right? And then, like, backs out of the camera.
like what's his name? Dave Chappelle when he played Prince in one of his sketches. He's like,
Yeah.
This guy, dude. This guy.
Look, I don't know if it was the editing or what, but that whole damn interaction, it just seemed uncomfortable, didn't it?
Oh, very uncomfortable.
And then they asked the kids, like, hey, so what y'all think? They're like, I mean, I guess she cool so far. She all right.
That was really it. That was so weird.
It was very awkward. And so then there's like, look, we can Shaeeda, look, okay, do you want to play some games or something? We can play some pool or shoot some basketball. Which I was like, shoot basketball, but all right. But she was like, look, I don't play games, so can I just tell you not today? And then she looks over at Bilal, and Bilal gives her that look and then backs out of the camera again.
Fucking Bilal.
She's like, damn. It was that look like, look where you live. You want this? You better get your ass down there and rack them up. Let's go. Right? She's like, all right, fine, you win. She goes downstairs, and while playing pool, she's like, look, what? She asked the kids what they call the mother's new husband. I didn't know the mother was married, but I guess so. It's like, we just call him by his first name. And she's like, well, look, eventually I would like y'all to call me Umi. And the daughter was like, that means mother. It's like, yes, it does. And the daughter and the son, Bobo and Bobo, I don't remember their names, but daughter and son agreed. They're like, yeah, we're just going to call her Shaeeda. It's like, I don't know you like that. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, dude. Dude, that's so funny. Imagine you just showing up and the first thing you say to your partner's kids is like, I wanted to call me, Daddy Papi.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're just going to call you EJ.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, you got to, like, all right, fair. Like,
but
just call me Umi. He's like, we're going to call you Shaeeda. And they both give him that look and then back out of
and then back out of the camera.
All right. Now, I don't know, for whatever reason, whenever I see Bilal or his family now, that's all I vision. That's all
that's
I see.
All they do now.
That's how they end everything they do, right?
They slide from one room to the other with that face on.
Oh God! And then there's like, so are you looking at having more kids? And she's like, you need to talk to your daddy about that one because he know how I feel. And Bilal was like, well, kids, we'll think about it more. We'll see. We got a lot going on, and yeah, we'll see. Which means hell no.
We gotta leave it up to Allah.
Yeah, that means hell no is what that means. And Shaeeda hops on the phone and calls her big sister Judai. Is that how you said it? It looked like Judy if you read it, but it's Judai. I think it is.
Uh-huh.
And she says she's missing everyone, but it's been going well. It's been a lot though. You know, like, look, I'm trying to be a mama. This dude fronting, he acting like he don't want to talk about it. And then she gets emotional about the situation because she really wants to start a family.
She really does.
This is very important to her. Now, look, once again, Bilal's an asshole. Because at this point, like, look, they're getting married. Okay? Yeah. This is your wife. This is what she is basically. This is all we heard her talk about. We hear this every episode. She got to mean it.
Yeah.
This is what she wants, and it ain't like you hurting for paper.
Yeah.
That he just don't, you know what it is? He don't want Shaeeda to worship something else over him.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought that maybe he didn't want to have to give, like, child support or, like, pay for another kid.
I mean, that could be, too. That could be what she's after.
Because right now it's not looking good for their relationship because she seems to be way more independent than he originally thought. He thought he was getting a woman that was just going to worship the ground that he walked on. And instead, she's getting this girl who's like, dude, I want kids. If you don't give me kids, like, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, like this is what I dreamed of. I'm a Muslim woman. We bought this life. We love being mothers, motherfucker. Right?
I'm paraphrasing.
It was something like that.
It was something like that. Yeah.
I just don't get, like, look, why not give her that? And once again, it's just one of those things that he's able to dangle over her head. Remember? At first it was the mansion, huh? You know this mansion you want? Well, guess what? I don't live in a mansion. I live in a house with paint coming off the walls. How you love that? Right? And I would love to have a baby. Oh, you would love to have a baby. Okay. You know what? Let me just sit here and think about it for the rest of my goddamn life. How you love that? Like, that's...
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, this is just, it's just it's sickening to watch a little bit.
It is. I agree. I agree. I don't think Bilal has had a good episode. I think he has altogether, he probably has like 10 minutes of like, all right, this guy could be something special. Could be a nice guy. And then like 4 episodes of like, this guy sucks.
Yeah, that's just because Bilal believes he is the motherfucking table. That's all. Bilal believes he's the motherfucking table.
The motherfucking table. That is a great quote. I'm the motherfucking table.
I have no idea what that means, but it was so dope.
It's I mean that just means you well, we're not gonna get into technicals, but it just means you're the shit. Like you're the fucking bread earner or the breadwinner of the house.
Yeah, you own the table. All right, got you. All right. Because I don't know if I would have said I am the table.
when Kayla said, I think she said it like it was because it was like she was mad.
No,
that was the beauty of it.
She could have said something even more ridiculous than that. You know what I mean? Like, what do you bring to the table? I love peanut butter. But just the swag she put on him when she said, like, yeah, you love peanut butter, girl. Right? And then weeks later, like we're doing right now, he's like, that kind of didn't make sense, did it?
Yeah. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah. Like, you're a table. That doesn't make sense.
That's all. All right, y'all are welcome for the random ramblings of I Want My Podcast Studios. This is what we do over here.
For sure.
All right, we out here doing this.
That's all we do. We go into different fucking random. I don't even know, like just rambles.
Yeah,
that's you said it best. The rambles.
Yeah, and speaking of being out here doing shit, you want to talk about the next couple that's out here doing shit?
Oh, please. Let's
talk about your squad. Let's talk about your fam, Ari and Benny, fresh out to New Jersey where you live at. So see,
dude,
they coming to find you. Ari, you gonna be friends with Ari? Y'all gonna be having like avocado toast together and shit, right?
Dude, I'm gonna move into our house.
You might be able to, or at least Mama will rent you an apartment or something.
Dude, do you see my problem with this girl?
Yeah.
On the show. Do you see the problem that I have?
Yes.
It's just like the entitlement. It's just, it just over the roof. Like too much. And it's just like, yeah, I deserve this. Why? Because I'm fucking Ariela. That's why. It's like, well, you're a horrible person, dude.
All right, look, this is how much I hadn't watched Ari and Benny, okay? You remember when they were going to the airport?
Yeah.
And the lady was in the back?
Yeah.
I thought this was like Biniyam's auntie or something. I didn't know this was her African assistant.
Dude, yeah.
I didn't know
she nanny
bought an African maid over there. I did not know that.
She wasn't even paying for it. It was their mom that was paying for it. Mom was paying for a hotel for them. Mom was paying for their groceries. Mom was paying for it. Dude, the positive gangster pays for everything. And then you see this old man, Fred, her dad. Dude, the guy's actually 65 years old. He just looks 90 because all the stress that she puts him through. I'm guessing. I don't know. It's not an actual fact. But.
He look all beat up. You know how like condors look?
You say he looks like a condor.
All right. Yeah, he does. He just looked like he had a rough go of it, and I get it. Your baby is a mess, dude.
She really is, dude. She really is. But anyways, they arrive in New York. Avi's here. Ari's here. Biniyam is here. And Avi's like, oh, yeah, I remember this place from last time we were trying to run away. Remember, Mom? And she's like, shh, Abby, don't say that. That's what I read. Anyways, then we see Fred and the positive gangster herself arriving to greet Vinny, Ari, and Avi. And she, they asked Fred, like, what do you think about this whole thing? And he's like, well, I still got my concerns, but, I still hope it works out, Like, he's just being a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Fred's a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
So then they are right there. They come out, they hug. Everybody's like, "This is awesome. I love them."
But they did it up for him, man. They did it up. You seen they had the signs out there and the light up America shades, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They did it up. They wanted to make sure they had a party when he got there.
But I love the mom that was like, by the way, you see the shades? I'm crazy. I've got to tell you, I'm crazy, Biniyam. Look at my crazy glasses. They light up. Glasses don't light up.
I am a wild girl, Biniyam. Wild. Right?
And you have to get used to it. You never know where I'll come up. I pops up. So then Ariela says that she feels more excited now that they're there, but she also thinks that he will cheat at one point and things will be worse than before. I don't know exactly how that thought comes into this scenario, but she's like, yeah, he's going to cheat on me and I'm going to hate him and everybody's going to hate him too, right? And we're like, literally nobody's talking about cheating. We're having a happy moment. You just reunited with your parents. They're happy to see their grandkid. They're happy to see Biniyam. Biniyam is happy to be there. Everybody's happy except for her. She's just miserable.
And she looked. Let me explain. Look, she should have took what's them things called? Did you say the Darcy shower?
Darcy shower.
Yeah, she should have took her a Darcy shower. She looked a hot mess this whole episode.
Well, dude, that's what 24 hours of being on an airplane does to you.
But just go in there and put the hand dryer to your armpits or something. Hair was all messy. She looked like one of them Sandlot kids, right?
Sandlot.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Oh my God. So later that night, they finally arrive in Princeton, New Jersey, and by the way, when they first arrived at the airport, I thought the mom was. She was happy, obviously, but I also thought she was relieved. She's like, "Oh my God, finally! I don't have to pay for the nanny. I don't have to pay for the hotel. I don't have to pay for their groceries. I don't have to do any of that in Ethiopia. Ethiopia, I don't have to do that there.
Mm-hmm.
But now she has to do it here." Who was that? Oh, that was Yolanda. Surprise!
Yeah.
That's fucking beautiful. Oh, dude. She is just, I love Yolanda. We gotta fucking reach out to her.
All right, we on 90 Day Fiance. We got to stay here.
Yes, all right.
Love you, Yolanda, just saying. But we got to stay here.
Yes. So mom, the positive gangster, rented them an apartment. So I guess now it's more expensive than.
All right, so positive gangster thing. You got to explain that to me.
She's the positive gangster. She's always positive. She's a G. That's what Ariela called her. She's a positive gangster.
Her mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah,
I was trying to sit there in my head and like do the math. Like, okay, you call this one this. So the dad ain't the positive gangster. Like he's a doctor or something.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Okay, I didn't know. So
Weinberg?
that's heretofore. That's his mama.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I should have said that. I don't know why I don't explain things to you, but I get so riled up with Ariela. But yeah, the mom is basically just trying to stay positive throughout the whole thing. At least a couple seasons ago when they first, appeared on the show. So I think she's been like that throughout her whole life. Like, listen, Ariela, I know you fuck up. Because this is another fact that you don't know about Ariela. When she was 16, her mom and Ariela went to Argentina, and Ariela was like, I don't want to go back home. And they're like, you're 16. You have to come back home. And she's like, I don't want to. And they're like, okay, well, you stay in Argentina. And she stayed in Argentina.
God damn. And gave her money to do it.
And gave that dude, she lived in Argentina, got married in Argentina.
Oh God. Okay. See, and that makes that almost makes the wine being thrown in her face more beautiful.
Dude, I'm telling you,
she's not met any opposition her whole life, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right.
until Wish and Mimi.
Yeah, until Wish and Mimi.
And they were like, listen, you're not entitled anymore. You are being an ass. And if you don't behave, we're going to check you. And she's like, well, you can't check me. And they're like, wine to the face. Yes, we can. So it was a beautiful moment to me. And I think for everybody else that doesn't like Ariela. But anyways, so the mom is like, listen, come in. I'll give you a little tour. I got you a nice TV. I got you a nice bed. You guys got all the channels. Oh, by the way, you have to pay for Comcast. I'm just gonna do the free trial for a month. After that, you guys are on your own because I'm not taking another bill. I'm done paying for this.
And
But-
then did you see when they showed the flashback of Benny's first apartment with the lasagna pot toilet? Remember?
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
They're like, do you have a fridge? He goes, what? They're like, a refrigerator. He goes, oh, no, we don't have those.
We don't do that.
No,
we just bury it outside in the ground. We bury it in the ground. It stays cool that way.
Yeah, we just wrap it up in plastic and bury it and keeps it cool.
Oh God! All right, yeah, Benny. This is I don't like this. There's no way for Biniyam to win.
No,
Just think about no amount of money that he makes. Because at this point, mom is doing this because she knows that she can pull the plug at any time.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, all right, miss, I do what I want. I'll let you do what you want. But just know I'm funding all of this. So the second I pull the plug, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah. So like there is no amount of money or success that will get her out of that mix like that.
Oh, nothing. So, but yeah, that was it.
I don't see how this can become any sort of a forever thing. These two.
I see. If they didn't have cameras in front of them, I would say absolutely not. This would have ended 3 months after it started. But since there's cameras around and they're both getting paid now, and Biniyam has his visa now, he's technically considered like a worker. Like he's gonna get paid. So now they're just double their paycheck.
I don't know, like, because even from what I'm seeing, I don't see this as like love. Like I mean, it was basically one of those things. Because what happened? They just were smashing when she went over to wherever she was.
Yeah,
and she met him and they hooked up, right?
Yep.
So now it's almost like, and I hate to say it this way, like this is just like a cool because I don't feel like Ari has the ability to really give a fuck about anybody else.
She doesn't.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't think she does. No.
Because even in those situations, like from the first interactions I saw her when, like what was it? She was the baby for the circumcision. She took the baby and ran out to the car and wouldn't get a baby back to get a circumcision. Like, you know what I mean? Things like that. Like this is just something to where all the attention can be drawn to her. Mm-hmm. And regardless of the situation, it can be made about her. If you notice, any situation that happens there, it gets made about her. Mm-hmm. Like he's like, well, 100%. I'm excited to live here. Well, I don't know how everything's going to go, but I'm excited. Well, I can promise you ain't nobody going to throw wine in your face. Shit like that.
Why do you have to say shit like that?
Like
exactly.
That.
Yeah, dude. The whole thing is like, oh, you're going to cheat on me. It's like, well, we just got here. Like, let me at least meet people and then you can have some sort of base. But even then, it's like, they're just friends. But no, like you said, she immediately has to make it about herself. It's fucked up, Ariela.
You'd be surprised how many people just don't have the ability to give a fuck about anybody else. Mm-hmm. as I mean, people could say they do, but to actually do it is a whole nother thing.
I've done it before.
Yeah.
It happens, man. It happens. And it takes a show like this to be like, oh, fuck, I do that.
Yeah, oh, God, I was an asshole. What the fuck? Right?
Oh, fuck. I need to check myself now.
What the fuck was
I need somebody to throw wine on my face. Yeah, I need a wish to throw wine on my face.
Oh, man.
But yeah, that's all I got for Biniyam and Ariela. They're here. They're in Jersey. We got beanie jersey now, and he's excited, or jersey beanie, whatever he call himself. And yeah, they're here they go.
And the positive gangster, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, and the baby, and did the dad have a nickname? Mr. Burns. Did Mr. Burns have a nickname?
No, Six Flags guy or whatever. No, what's his name? Dr. Weinberg or something like that.
Yeah, Dr. Weinberg.
Yeah, that's what it was. Because even the subtitles were like Dr. Weinberg. It's like right above what he was saying. I was like, all right.
Yeah,
you think he requested that?
Yes, you think not? It's like, no. What's your first name? Oh, it's Doctor. He's one of them.
Yeah, Fred, but you can call me Dr. Fred.
Yeah, that's what it was. But yeah, that's all we got for them. Ready to move on to the next one then?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Let's go with the next couple. This one's fun. Makes you feel like you're back at home. Let's go with Patrick and Thais.
Patrick and Thais. She's going to be here in 2 days, Mig.
Oh, shit.
She coming to America in 2 days. And John is sitting in the living room like he always is, drinking a beer.
Fuck yeah, John.
And Pat rolls up and was like, hey, you got to see this. Look what I got Thais. And it's a dog. Something else that he's going to have to take care of. Right? But he got her a little dog so she won't be lonely when he's out making his paper. Then we cut to Montes Claros, Brazil, where we get our formal introduction to Thais. And she's like, yo, I can't wait to move to the U.S. with Patrick. And then Patrick calls. And she was like, look, I met Patrick on Tinder. We swipe right, you know. And, you know, this caught me off guard when he asked me out to dinner, because every Tinder message in Brazil is like what them tetas do, right? That's it.
That's gonna be your Spanish clothing line. What them tetas do.
Yeah. So later, she goes to and she visits her grandma, Maria, I think her name was. And
yes,
we meet her little sister, and our grandma's real sad about Thais leaving, and it's like, you know, did you talk to your dad about it? Yeah, he's coming by. He's near here at a market. But you know, I haven't told him about this yet, because what it sounded like at first was that he doesn't. It sounded like at first that the dad just don't accept painful news and act like he didn't hear it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what it was like, she probably came to her like, Dad, Patrick proposed. I said yes, and I'm moving to America. And Dad was like, no, he didn't. No, you didn't. And no, you're not. Right? And then just went on with his day. I think that's what happened, right?
See you at dinner.
Yeah. So we found out Thais just told her dad that she was traveling, not moving away, not getting married, not coming back. Right?
Damn.
And then Carlos shows up. We meet Carlos, and first thing out of Carlos' mouth when we see what the talk is, I don't like that motherfucker. Okay, like Patrick is like, I don't like that motherfucker at all. Like basically that's what it was. Like, you know, and she brought him here to tell him that she's moving to America. The day before she leaves to move to America. Which is some Biniyam shit if I ever seen it.
Dude, but that is some Biniyam shit.
That's some Biniyam shit. And, you know, like Dad is worried about her like not being protected and disappearing. He said disappearing. Like, bro, you know they recording all of this shit right now. You were talking into a camera. We know where she at. She on TV. Right?
You'll see her. Yeah.
She ain't disappearing unless she pulls some shit like Alina did. But I mean, otherwise she wouldn't be.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
Let's take a quick break to talk about our sponsors. Support for I Want My Podcast is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best men's below-the-waist grooming. Their products are precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped's Performance Package is the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code IWMP20 at manscaped.com. If my math is correct, that's about 8 million balls. So look, I get it. Like you have to have a good ball trimmer. Like my old ball trimmer was a pair of old clippers. That's what dudes be using sometimes. And there were times I wasn't ready because I had nicked my balls or something. I was like, yeah, we ain't we're going out on a date, but we're not hooking up tonight. And then you have to make up some weird ass reason as to why. It's like I can't just say I nicked my balls with my hair clippers. But now, this is what's happening. They have stuff that is specifically for us to make your balls nice and smooth, people. Okay? Everybody, like, look, Father's Day is coming up. Everybody, every dad loves smooth balls, okay? The Performance Package 4.0 has arrived, and oh man, it's a game changer. Inside this package, you'll find their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker ear, nose, and hair trimmer, because after a certain age, you start getting that shit too. Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant, Crop Reviver Toner, Performance Boxer Brief, and a travel bag to hold all your goodies. It's a ball bag. That's what they call it. It's the ball bag. It comes with the ball bag. Their 4th generation trimmer features cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents, thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. The Lawnmower 4.0 is waterproof and also has a 400K LED spotlight you need for a more precise shave. Because this trimmer is waterproof, you can say goodbye to the mess on the bathroom floor. You can do it in the shower, clog your drains up like an American. That's what you do. You thought that was good, but you want to take your grooming game even further to the next level. The Performance Package 4.0 includes the Weed Whacker nose, ear, and hair trimmer. The Weed Whacker is also waterproof and provides proprietary skin-safe technology, which helps reduce nicks, snags, and tugs in those delicate nose holes. Their Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and Crop Reviver Ball Toner will change the way you approach your hygiene routine. Trust me when I say this, fellas, your balls will thank you. Manscaped even threw in 2 free gifts to their Performance Package 4.0, the Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bag. Bring your comfort and boxers to another level. It's time to take care of yourself, so go to manscaped.com and get 20% off plus free shipping with the code IWMP20. Once again, get 20% off and free shipping with the code IWMP20 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code IWMP20. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. And it's Father's Day and dads love smooth balls. Now let's get back to the podcast. Oh, and then when she had the chance, she had that window, Meg, when she was sitting there talking to her dad, like she had the window to, when it's like, well, how long do you plan on staying? When dad asked her that,
yeah,
it was right there. That was her chance. And she did not take it.
She did not take it.
She did not take it. And, then we cut to, and this was almost sad when Carlos got really emotional talking about his daughter leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you raise your daughter to be a good woman, and she decides to do some ignorant shit.
Dude, maybe hit him too,
like,
you know? Now
marry this big corn-fed ass white dude and go to America? What? They crazy over there.
Dude, maybe I hit him like David, you know, like Emily's dad, where he's just sitting there going, there's cameras on my face, my baby girl's leaving with a guy that I don't like, and this is like a smaller version of me, and now she's just taken off because of her decisions. Let me just shed a tear real quick.
Yeah, I got to get this off my heart, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. He apologized a couple times. Look, I ain't mean to break down like this, people, but this shit's some bullshit, and you know it. Can you talk to her? Because she will not fucking listen to me. Yeah. And then we cut to back to America to Patrick. Patrick is getting ready for Thais' arrival. Okay. He done went out. He got a facial. He got a haircut. He got a tan. He got a back wax, a vaginal rejuvenation. He got all kinds of shit done, right? He is ready for when she gets there. Oh, and then he goes in the kitchen where John always is. It's like, hey, what's up, bro? And so they talk for a minute and he heads out.
Dude, I'm starting to think John doesn't even have a room. He just lingers around the house drinking beer.
Yeah.
Just having a good time.
This is like a movie. He's not even a real person. He's just a spirit that drinks all the time. Like if you paying down that motherfucker, ain't even got feet. He's just an alcoholic ghost.
He's just floating. An alcoholic ghost.
Oh shit. So later he pulls up to the airport and he grabs this little bouquet of flowers out the back of his fancy ass car with the window doors in the back. What the hell kind of car was that?
Tesla.
Tesla? Okay, that was fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he checks the flights and he sees, all right, baby girl's flight landed, and he waits and here she come. Used car lot moment. Right? The whole thing, used car lot moment, happy music, I love yous, blah, 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 blah. It's really you, shut the fuck up. That stuff, right? And we found out that she's also lying to Patrick about her dad knowing that she's getting married and moving to America. Or that Carlos really don't like his ass. Because Patrick think he do. But because she doesn't want any bad vibes between them or for her. Which means both these men she claims to love are being lied to.
This fucking show.
Oh my God, man. And then she asked on the ride back if John's room is near theirs, and it's like, it is. And she's like, she's already trying to face John out. Like she ain't even out the Uber from the airport yet. Always, all right, like John got to go. We need our privacy. All right, I ain't about this life. Right?
Yeah, she's ready to go. Well, to kick him out.
Yeah, and she even said on the talking head, like, look, if I don't get what I want, I will take my ass right back to Brazil.
Which is like extreme. Because she's not going to go back.
No, this sounds exactly like someone you would want to move into your house and marry. It's exactly like that. That's exactly what it sounds like. I will leave because you got family that is staying with you.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Now, look, I'll help you fix it, or we can figure something out. Like, I'll leave because that motherfucker lives here. So it's going to be me or your blood. The dude that you grow up giving you nuggies your whole fucking life, right?
The guy that was there for you when your wife divorced you and you had nobody else to stay with you in your big ass house. That guy. That guy or the girl that you took, fucking massive charges to your credit card to travel to Brazil to be with this girl. Like, that's who you have to pick.
Yeah. Or this got to be either your blood brother or the chick you swipe right with on Tinder and tongued her down to back that ass up at a club somewhere. Right?
Tongued her down to back that ass up. Dude, they always play that song at clubs.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying, man. She's really overestimating her importance, or maybe she ain't actually. To be honest with you,
that's hilarious.
Because I think John would lose, dude.
Oh, John will definitely lose. I think he's gonna pick his love interest over his brother. He just looks like the type of guy. I had a friend in high school that was like that, who was actually in love with a girl from Kansas. Her name was Amy. And used to call her all the time. They made through AOL chat rooms. And they used to call each other like once or twice a week. And one of those times we actually picked up the phone as he picked up the phone to dial. And they started talking. And Amy had that accent that, what's his name? Guillermo likes, the Southern accent. She's like, I love you, Brandon. And he's like, I love you too, Amy. And after like 10 minutes of that bullshit, we all just started laughing. And he's like, what the fuck, you guys? What are you doing? And he like uses in everybody. And his friend Steven, he's the one that he did it before us. He's the one that told us about it. It's like, oh, watch this. And he like picked up the phone at the same time. Because apparently he used to do it all the time to his brother. And that's how he knew all the bullshit that he would say.
Oh God, to be a kid again. Right?
Oh yeah, it was fun.
Man. But yeah, that was pretty much it for them.
Yeah.
They kept it real simple for us on them.
Now, one quick thing about him, EJ. A question for you. Do you think that they will have sex? Because we've seen this before where people travel from one country to the other. They get there and they're like, should we get down? And they're like, I just got here, bro. We saw it with Arlena. We saw it with Gino. We saw it with just about everybody really that travels.
I believe in him. I think it's going to happen.
You think it's going to happen? Because she looked good.
Yeah.
She wasn't like, like she didn't look like Ari, like travel like 24 hours. But like Brazil to the US is like to where are they? They're in Texas, right?
Yeah, Austin. Boston, Austin. So yeah, that's Austin, Texas. Yeah.
I mean, even 8 hours in a plane it's kind of rough. Do you think that he put her in first class?
You think not?
Probably. Yeah, you're right. I don't even know what I was thinking.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Ask me another stupid ass question. Yes. She got put in first class.
I think I already did. Do you think they're gonna have sex?
You think she wouldn't? She'll ask him to kick his brother out, but won't ask for a first class ticket. Fuck out of here. Yeah, she definitely did.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Well, that's it. Damn.
Yeah, so we can move on to this next one. I'll let you talk about this one real quick because you seem pretty excited about this one, so you are welcome.
Oh, dude, this fucking guy.
All right, let's talk about Eve and your boy Mohamed.
Well, what can I say? They wake up in the morning and she's like, "I gotta go," and he's like, "What? No, don't go." And she's
Where are you going?
Yeah, where are you going? Are you going to work? You cannot go to work. And she's like, I have to go, Mohamed. Somebody's got to work around here. You can't work for at least 6 months.
Yeah.
So you just gotta, that's it, dude. Like, I gotta go to work.
But
And
she did. She told him, she suggested, she was like, look, get you some rest while you can. Since we didn't rest much last night, right? They were getting their cardio in. So I'll presume it was due to them jogging around New Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Or
that's exactly what it was.
Or coitus. It's one of them. Okay.
Yeah.
It was one of them.
Yeah. No, we don't do that here.
What did you have to wipe that word out of your ears? Is that what you were doing just then?
It's a disgusting word. It's a disgusting word. Now, EJ, it's
scientific, man. It's scientific. Believe in science.
I know. I do, but it's just like, ugh. Now, EJ, we're about to go. We're just starting this couple right now. So, do you want to go live for him right now?
I don't give a shit.
All right, let's do it then.
Yeah.
Might as well. Here we are. 3, 2, 1. Here we are. One more time. We are live, baby. We are here. And of course, EJ, who do you say we're talking about? Just one more time. Let's try this for the people that are just joining us on the live.
All right, let's just spin it all the way back. We was right there anyway.
Sure.
All right. On to our next couple. Let's talk about Eve and Mohamed. Now y'all know what we're talking about.
Yes. So they wake up and he's like, "It's so quiet around here. Normally I hear people screaming, 'Tomatoes, tomatoes,' into a microphone."
Not a bullhorn, an actual microphone. Tomatoes. They're not even selling tomatoes. Just said, they're yelling about tomatoes. That's it.
Yeah, it's just somebody with a portable speaker.
Like,
tomatoes.
Give that motherfucker a tomato so he shut up.
Hey, man, not trying to be a dick, but it's 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, shut the fuck. I got babies, motherfucker.
And you don't even have tomatoes. Oh, man. But she tells us that she's happy. She's happy that she finally gets to wake up next to her beautiful king.
All right, good for her. Beautiful king. Her beautiful king.
How do you feel about people calling their significant others kings and queens? Do you think that's like the Gen X version of Babe?
Truth be told, I don't hate it for people.
Really?
I really don't hate it for people to do. Like, you are what you believe you are. Okay? But I mean, don't be a king or a queen and not fucking act like one. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got some getting my shit together. I got some getting better I need to do. I'll start calling myself a king once I feel like one. I'm getting there. I'm a king in training. Right?
You're a king in training.
Right? I mean, if you feel like you're there, like I think it's okay to believe you are what you are. If you be a Billy Goat if you fucking want to, just be a Billy Goat, right? So I like kings and queen. It never bothered me when people call each other that.
Okay. I do
How
feel
do you
some
feel about
type of way.
old man and old lady? That's something I hear a lot too.
I feel like that's something that if you're over 45, you can use. I feel like king and queen is something that you use when you're like 19 to 30.
Okay.
And I think the old lady, old man, I think that's 45 plus. You know?
So what is it now? There was Bay.
Right now, yeah, there's Bay, which was there's just regular Babe.
Okay.
There's also
Boo was the thing for a while. My Boo was
Boo.
the thing for a while. That was a
Janet-
dope song. Usher and Alicia Keys did a song called My Boo. Fire fucking song.
I love that song.
Yeah.
I love anything by Alicia Keys. I love Alicia Keys. One of my favorite songs was the one where she would like take a break in the middle of the song and she's like, "Hey, you probably don't know this, but this is a waitress from across the park. You know, you come in here every other Monday and you take a coffee. My manager says I can't give you regular milk, but I always give you a little extra. You know." I just love that.
That was You Don't Know My Name.
You don't know my name, yeah. And the video was crazy because then he's like all cool, but then turned out to be like a drug dealer or something. Like they got into a shoe. I don't know. The whole video was everywhere, but the song was just dope.
Yeah.
I said the song.
Shout out to A Keys, man.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, she's been killing them for a long time now too.
Absolutely. And
we got off the rails a little bit there. Sorry about that.
Yeah, and it's so good. But Rob's here. He said he just finished the episode and he's got things to say. Rob, we have been saying all of the things right now, but let me continue with Eve and Mohamed, right? So he tells us about his morning routine. He's like, normally when I wake up, I hug my pillow and then my mom cooks me breakfast.
Yeah, that's what he does. Like, look, you gotta think about this, man. He never lived with a woman before. Okay, he moved out of his mama's house into his new mama's house, right? That's pretty much what he's thought.
Yeah, that's pretty much what
this is America. This is Mama America here. This is Mama America, and then he has a Mama Egypt, right?
Yeah,
he's branching out, but he didn't realize that he be having to do housework and shit.
So, dude, who do you think works in his family?
Shit, I don't know. Maybe the mama after she.
Because the mom has to stay home. She can't be out unless she's with a man. And he should be working, but he wasn't. Like, if you wake up and the first thing you do is your mom makes you breakfast, I don't think you have a job.
And I think you made your dating pool shit because like people ain't got time for that no more. People's entrepreneurs anymore. Ain't nobody got time to make you breakfast every morning and you like 30? Fuck off.
No.
Make your own damn grits.
Yeah, dude. So then he's like, hey, do you think you can work on that bidet thing? Like, maybe you can install it. And she's like, bro, I gotta fucking show you the place because I have like 5 minutes left and I can't listen. Here it is. Here are the instructions. I think there's some like in whatever language you speak, like there's some in there. So make sure you read that, right? And here, come with me. Let's go into the kitchen. This is the kitchen. You didn't get to see it last night because, like EJ said, we were running around Arizona.
Yeah.
And here's the fridge. And look, I'm gonna pull out the eggs for you. And dude, I got 2 minutes left. And he's like, I was kind of expecting you to make me breakfast. And she's like, I got 1 minute left. I gotta get the fuck out of here. So why don't you make yourself breakfast? All right.
Yeah, look, I love
eggs.
you, but a bitch gotta work. Bye.
Yeah. So sorry, bro, but I gotta go. And he's like, it made me very frustrated. And, she has to do better. I can be with someone that won't treat me like my mom.
Yeah, she did not make my lunch before she left for work. Like, come on, man.
He put my lunch in the wrong lunchbox. I don't like that. I like Thor, not the Hulk. So he's like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna give it a shot, right? I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna try to install this today because I'm a real man. And then he looks at it. And dude, by the way, those things are not hard to install. Okay, anybody can install those things.
It's like, you see them fumbling through it. He looked at it. He picked up a part, looked at it, picked up another part, looked at it, just threw all the shit up in there and walked away.
Dude, like a child, he just left it there. Like he was playing with Legos. He's just like, this and this, they don't go. Therefore, they're just going to stay here on the bathroom floor.
Oh, God.
And I'm not going to lie. I actually did that before.
With the bidet?
And Jenna's like, are you going to install this? I was like, I mean, yeah, at some point. She's like, well, we can just fucking have it in the middle of the floor. I was like, I know, but I'm going to install it. She's like, it's been like 2 days.
Well,
like,
I was kind of hoping.
I was kind of hoping that you hire somebody on TaskRabbit and fix this. But eventually I just realized that the toilet was just not meant to have a bidet, so I just, put it away. But if you get a chance, dude, fucking get one. There's nothing better. The way I explain it to people is like, dude, if you put your hand in peanut butter, you took it out, you wouldn't just wipe it with a paper towel. You'd wash your hands. It's the same thing with your butt. Same thing. You gotta wash your butt. That's what Red Fox used to say. You gotta wash your ass. So wash your ass, get a bidet.
Okay. So that is the best bidet commercial. If you stick your hand in peanut butter. Oh my God. Okay. So we've been educated about bidets. Now see, we are multi-layered here. You didn't know you'd find that shit out tonight, did you?
There you go. Bidets. If there's a bidet company out there that wants to sponsor us, hey, feel free. We'll use them. Believe me, we'll use them.
It'll get peanut butter off your fingers.
Yeah. I'll just wash my hands in there, dude. Little quick story. I let Alan use it for the first time, and he didn't know that you had to like do it slowly and work your way up to like. He ended up blasting his asshole with water because he went all the way up.
It's like, hey, he comes out the bathroom. Hey, I proposed to your toilet, big guy.
Hey, big guy, I think I'm pregnant with your bidet's baby.
All right. This is gonna start. This is gonna turn into us get way too juvenile. Okay. Man. Shout out to Alan Fitzgerald, dude. Shout out to Alan.
Yeah, we'll have him on soon.
Oh, God.
Rob said he can't read the instructions. Oh, yeah, he couldn't read the instructions. And those instructions are very general. Like, they come into, and it's like different languages, like 72 languages in there, like 50, so everybody can know how to install it. But apparently he was just like, this piece doesn't go with this piece. Fuck it. I'm going to go make myself some eggs. So yeah. So he leaves it on the floor. He walks away, and then like
they didn't have the strong Egyptian toddler translation in there, so he couldn't fix it.
The strong, pretty much, dude. Pretty much. So then later on that day, she arrives with her kid. And this is what was his name? Theron. And then Mohamed meets him. This was actually a really sweet interaction. I gotta say that. This is kind of like what I mean. Like, I still think Mohamed is shitty and he's a user, but I don't like. This is kind of like, okay, you got some points for this, right? And of course, Theron is just a super sweet boy. Like, as soon as he saw Mohamed, he goes like, "Oh my God, you're Mohamed. You're here. Like, this is so cool, dude. You're so cool." And he just hugged him. And Mohamed didn't like say anything. Like, he was just like, dude, I'm gonna hug you back.
No, that's because Mohamed was happy too, because now maybe Eve will make us breakfast. Okay, she ain't making me no breakfast. Maybe she'll make us breakfast. Right?
Because you're here.
Because you're here, right? And she like kind of has to feed you. You know, she's not making you put bidets together and shit. Maybe I can get some food. So can you tell her we want some eggs, please?
And tell her that we're going to the Toys R Us. Can you tell her that too?
I am out of bubbles. I need more bubbles.
I need the new Spider-Man action figure.
Oh God.
So Mohamed then tells the camera, listen, that Theron's hug, it was nice, that was a nice embrace. It made me feel at home. It makes me feel very, very nice and cozy at home. And that was just like a very, very sweet thing to say. But of course, that lasted very, very little, because then Mohamed is like, I got a present for you. And he's like, what did you get me? He's like, I got you bugs. I'm not going to lie. It was kind of a cool gift. I loved those bugs when I was a little kid. So, dude, Theron was like over the moon.
All right, like this was cool back in like the early 2000s.
That is also true.
The late 90s, early 2000s. Like this here, they just shot this a few months ago at the most. You could do better than fake bugs anymore, right?
You're right. Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Cheap ass. Like, I like bugs, and I hope you do too.
I like to eat bugs, and I hope you like to eat bugs.
I keep all the grasshoppers for myself. Right?
You can't have ladybug. Ladybug is good luck. It's for me.
Oh man.
So later on today, Eve ends up making burgers for her children, and Mohamed is like, "Hey, Theron, hey, how's that burger taste?" And he's like, "It's pretty good." He goes, "All right, cool. I'm just glad you tried, because like now I know it's not bad, so I'm gonna try it." Okay.
Because if you died, I would have been safe.
Yeah, I would have been safe.
And
so
I would have got
glad
a T-shirt with your face on it or something. But now I know. Thank you for charging in first. Appreciate that.
The classic airspray fucking T-shirt with the wings.
Yeah.
Oh, those are fucking classic.
Oh,
but yeah, he's like, hey, thanks for trying it out, and now your mom can cook us breakfast in the morning too, huh? Yeah. Isn't that right? And she's just like, what the fuck? I'm like, is this another, like, who is this guy? Like, because then she explained to us, she's like, when we talked on the phone, he was like, I was very clear that when he got here, at first he wasn't gonna be able to work. So he was going to have to stay here and take care of he basically knew the whole deal. Like, my kid is here. I have trouble finding care for him. So the fact that you're here is going to relieve some of that stress, because I'm going to have somebody that can stay here with him that I can trust. And he just knew the deal. And Mohamed immediately, right after she said that, is like, I'm over here, eating burgers that I don't like, making myself food. I don't even have a bidet. Nobody's screaming tomatoes in the morning. I feel like now I have to take care of this kid. I feel like a babysitter more than a fiance.
Because in that moment, she officially anointed his ass a babysitter too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wasn't even like, hey, you want to think about this? Like, no, now that you're here, thank God you were here. So now I know where this baby is going to be at all the time, and I'll have to find some place to put him. He could come home with his stepdaddy, right? And then for her to be like, just off the break, like, yeah, I trust Theron with Mohamed. Like, look, I
wouldn't personally.
Yeah, it's going to take more than a couple of hugs and high fives, and this is awesome for me to be like, yeah, you could stay with him while I'm gone and don't really know you like that. Never lived with you before. But whatevs. I mean, that's she think what she want to think. But yeah, he was not happy about that shit.
No, not happy at all, dude. Not happy at all. But yeah, that was really it. That was Mohamed and
no, this was the icing on his douchebag cake for today. Okay.
That's
when
a good way to put it, yeah.
That he's not here to do these female duties for the next 90 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does Dalila say? I agree. He hasn't put in a place of a babysitter. Red flag. Can't trust just anyone with your baby. I 1000% agree with the. I said it, dude. I cannot. I wouldn't trust him with him because like this is a guy who seems very like superficial. Everybody should be taking care of me, and now you're leaving. How old is Theron? Like 11, 12?
12. He's 12, and like did they meet in person? Like they met in person?
No. They only met through like videos. Which is like, yes, you can meet somebody through a video, but you can't just be like, oh, hey, I'll be there next week to take care of you.
So now, on top of the fact that I've only met you now for the first time, I'm okay with leaving you with my child who needs extra care than, you know, a little more care than the average child does. But no, you know what? It's cool, right? I feel completely comfortable with this happening. Come on. And you are absolutely right. What up, Delilah? How you doing, baby Delilah? I always do that shit.
Delilah.
Yeah, say her name. Got it. But yeah, I do. I feel like she's delusional. This sounds like a whole bunch of delusion, man.
Yeah.
I think she's just like worn out and she just needs the help. She wants that stress off of it, and why not if she can get some young able-bodied dude to you know, have sex with her and watch the baby and maybe love each other at some point down the line. Let's try it, right?
I mean, I would
now
say
she
that's
got
a
to
sweet
make
gig.
eggs and put bidets together. She got to do all that shit too because he don't know how to do nothing. Got to cut his grilled cheeses into squares or circles or something, right?
Tiny little pieces from chicken nuggets and cut out the crust on the sandwiches.
Yeah, take all of the green gummy bears out his bowl.
Yeah, get the Fruit Loops.
I think the green ones are evil, and I need them gone.
In Egypt, the color green is evil, so I can't have it. I can only do red like tomatoes.
Oh my God. Fuck Mohamed this episode, dude.
Dude, all the way.
Oh, fuck him this episode, dude.
Yeah. And he's a baby. He's a child. He has said it multiple times. He's a child. He's like, my mom takes care of me. I want a woman that loves me like my mom.
Which means does everything for me.
That's a child.
That's a child. And
I can be a child sometimes. But dude, that's a child the entire time.
Yeah, it's not gonna get much better. He doesn't know how to do anything else.
No, nothing. This guy sucks.
So I guess we gotta blame his mama too.
Yeah.
But no, that's the culture though. A lot of people, because remember Hamza did everything for Hamza too, remember?
Yeah, but Hamza was a little more independent than Sim.
Yeah.
Like at least he seemed more independent. Like he knew how to like get shit, how to do shit for himself. Like, you know what I mean? Like he didn't seem as dependent as this fucking guy, Mohamed.
Maybe not. I don't know. But like I think that just sets the precedent. Like all of a sudden you're gonna come, like he ain't about to like come to America and roll his sleeves up and do a goddamn thing now. Look, I've been out here doing these squats and push-ups and everything. I'm out here trying to be cute, okay? I don't give a fuck about you. Like, you fixed the bidet because you said that was going to be here, okay? I ain't planting no flowers, okay? I'll hang out with your kid when I feel like it. But you're not going to have me getting up at no 5 o'clock in the morning or anything to get him off the bus. That's not what I'm here for. He ain't come here to do these female duties.
Yeah, dude. He even said that too. He's like, I came here, I have dreams and I have things to do. I can't be, just taking care of a kid, which is like, no, your whole purpose is to be here for her and the kid. Yeah.
We agreed to get married. We's family now, right?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's it. That's all I got for them.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. And for everybody watching the live right now, wondering where is Marie? She is currently in prison. She tried to set fire to Connecticut, And no, I'm just kidding. She's just working.
Yeah, she had but some other white lady at a vegan pizzeria, and they both got arrested, and they're in the drunk take right now.
They're drunk. She's just out there screaming, and I'll do it again. No, shout out to
pump,
Marie,
bitch. Right?
Full. I'm a re full pump Forster. What you gonna do? I pops up.
I pops up. Oh, shout out to Riri. Shout out to Riri.
Yeah, she'll be on the next one. She'll be on the next one for sure. But yeah, so everybody, that's it for the live. Thank you so much for joining in. I know we'll probably be continuing to talk about this. I mean, on the regular feed, but also on the Instagram chat. I know everybody right now is blowing it up, so I can't wait to talk to everybody about it. But so everybody on the live, thank you so much for watching. Everybody in the future, thank you so much for watching as well, and we'll see you soon. But as of right now, EJ, we're gonna move on with the last couple of the night, and that's gonna be a fun one. Cara and Guillermo.
2 words, dude. Goddamn. Right?
God damn, that's a good
like
one.
That's exactly how I felt watching this. Like, goddamn. You know, you ever had one of those moments? Let me just tell the story. Okay, look, they go in to visit Kara's mother and get Chicky Baby or whatever the dog's name is, right?
Chicky Baby.
And meet her brother and her uncle. And she's worried how they interact because they're all characters. What you think she mean by characters, Meg?
Well, EJ, as a person of color.
Enough said. Okay. So Guillermo, he's trying to impress, right? And he's like, look, you got any interview questions or any shit like that I can ask him because I want to do good. and Kara's like, don't worry about all that, but just so you know, my uncle might threaten to beat the shit out of you. He may or may not mean it. I don't know. Right? What the fuck is happening right now? And so they pull up to the house, and the dog runs out, and like Kara's mom, Rana's her name, and Uncle Mike and Brother Kevin, like they all meet. Mm-hmm. So they all sit down, and Guillermo, he's being charming. Like, he says to the mom, he was like, "This is like a dream." Yeah. And this woman said the most colonizer shit she could have said in that situation. Guillermo says, "This is like a dream." And she pats him on the shoulder and says, "I'm sure." Like that.
What a character.
Bruh, look, listen to this. Just listen. I have that interaction saved for this reason. I just want you to listen to this bullshit.
I don't know. This is like a dream. In your house, it's like definitely.
I'm sure.
The house looks so much bigger than I thought. And you looks bigger than I thought.
Yeah, he could you up if he wanted to.
Dude, that's like Ariela. That's Ariela. That's what Ariela does. Everybody's having a nice time. Everything's going on well. And she's like, what about me? He can beat the shit out of you. It's like, well, why you have to say that?
Oh, no. And then it's like they were bullying him the whole time. And it's like the uncle's like, I feel like I already know you. I've been stalking you on Instagram. And he's like, what? And instead of Kara putting an end to the bullying, she's the one that's hyping it up. She's like, how does that make you feel, Guillermo? Right? And Uncle Mike used to be a private investigator. And then, as you see, as the dinner go on, it got a little bit later. And Uncle Mike was like, look here, Diego, it's Guillermo. Whatever, Diego. Kara is like a daughter to me, and I want her to be okay, or I'll beat the shit out of you. It was something like that. I paraphrase a little bit, but it was something like that.
It was kind of like that.
And then he brings up that Guillermo ain't got no job, and he says that, his dream is to have a nice house like this one, and the mom is like, "Aw," which isn't like an "aw, thanks." It's like an "aw, bless your third world heart." Right? That's exactly what that meant. It was "aw, bless your third world heart."
Characters.
Oh, characters. I think that's what we should call them from now on. What you think?
racist.
Yeah.
Racist people characters.
Yeah,
That's
characters.
perfect.
Okay. Right?
Oh, that guy. He's just such a character.
He's a character, right?
He's the biggest character I've ever seen.
Yeah. And so then Uncle Mike asked if Kara was his first American girl. And look, Guillermo was trying to be as honest as he could. And, he says he hasn't dated one, but he's had something with them before. Mm-hmm. And then they go digging for Diego dirt, right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. And it's like, well, what exactly did you have with them, son? It's like, well, I just kissed them. And Uncle Mike was like, damn, I thought I had them.
Dude, if that is how he works as a PI, he's a shitty PI.
I know, right? And then, Uncle Mike, he basically did all of the talking, and he's like, all right, it was nice meeting you, Diego. Guillermo, whatever. I got my eye on you.
Remember, beat the shit out of you.
I'll beat the shit out of you, dude. This was so uncomfortable to fucking watch.
It was.
God damn, this was uncomfortable. Because it was like anything he was saying, like they talk, like he was like a pet person. They almost seems like, does he know how to see it? Like, yeah, right. Right?
Does he know any tricks?
Hey, Diego, roll over. Right. Oh man, this shit here, man.
Yeah,
he needs to go. He need to go. All right, see, I think we all got people close to us now. We can go and try to save them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that far from that part of Virginia. I can go. All right, I'm gonna have to I have to drive. I gotta make sure I get like a minivan or something, so I look conspicuous. I'm gonna go and I'm trying to rescue I almost called that motherfucker Diego talking
Diego.
shit. I'm gonna have to go and rescue Guillermo, right?
What a character,
yeah, I know. I'm being a little bit of a character right now. Right? Yeah.
Character. I love that.
But that's where we are with these ones, people. That was it. It was really uncomfortable, and I just wanted to. I texted me a girl. I was like, "Yo, I want to talk about this one. This one really upset me a little bit." They were talking to these dudes, man.
Yeah.
And what was so funny, on the low, they were doing it to Biniyam, and on the low, they were doing it to Kobe like that.
The Kobe one, I still don't see it that much, but Biniyam, I know they don't mean it that way, but they are being total douchebags, and they will continue to be douchebags to him. And on this one, you could like almost smell it.
Okay,
it was so fucking hard.
We forgot. Let's not omit any of our victims. Shaeeda's feeling it too from that family.
Shaeeda's also feeling it.
Shaeeda's feeling it too from that family. Right?
Yeah. But like, see, the difference is like Shaeeda's, Biniyam's, and even Emily's situation is like, Kobe's situation is like, it's more from the point of like, we don't know you. That's really it.
Yeah.
For Guillermo, it's more like, we're a bunch of fucking characters and we don't like you. That's what it felt like watching it.
It did, and it was kind of like, and even like the way, like just like the mom pissed me off more than anything. Like the way she was, like just like right from that part where he was like, "This is like a dream." It's like, I'm sure,
yeah,
I'm sure this is your dream, little brown man. Right? You want some lemonade? Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like this one at all. And I think he need to go, because what's happening right now, this same colonizer ass attitude that the mama got, you're seeing it in Kara.
It's starting to come out a little bit more, because I feel like once you're with your parents, you kind of like regress a little bit, and you can kind of see it like going back into her. You know what I mean? Like, she's not. Obviously, she like snapped out of it, but like she felt like she was like going back into that.
You even seen her when she got him there, like sit down, like, look, he's here. I took him to PetSmart. I got him a leash and some training pads. He's gonna be great, right?
Got him some pads, yeah.
The fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, that one was rough watching, dude.
And like, you can't tell me, all right, can we at least put somebody in her family? Well, you can't cancel somebody who don't give a fuck about being canceled, right?
Nah, I don't think they care.
Yeah, all right. But like I said, this is still my number one choice, and I think I'm crushing this one, first person to get canceled.
I think you are leading the charts. You 100% are. That was pretty good, dude. It's all your years of experience with characters. You smelt it on it.
Yep. It's like I smell character all over this one. You smell like a whole, you have the stench of character.
But I try to wash it off by learning how to speak Spanish and dating a brown boy. Yeah, you still got a little bit. So, yeah, dude. What an episode. What an episode.
It was a lot. There's a whole bunch of setups happening.
Yeah. In the next episode, again, according to the preview, it's gonna be fucking fire. Everybody's truths are gonna come out. It feels like. So, very excited about that. Are you ready to move on?
Let's go.
All right, we're gonna go into one of our favorite segments of the show, the rate and review. Lately, we haven't gotten a lot of love from everybody, so we're very, very happy, and we're very, very thankful to everybody that takes the time to appreciate what we do, to appreciate the show, and just to show some love. So let's see, what do we got here this week, EJ?
All right, so this review for this week is from Cretin, Cretin, and it's 2 and a whole bunch of other digits. If you really want to know, I'll tell you later, but I'm not about to read them all. But it's from Cretin. I don't like to say Cretin because Cretin is like idiot.
I know.
But all right. So for the sake of this,
what's the number?
234642858. All right, so we're gonna call you Cretin. That's what we're gonna do. All right, so
you rather say that with the numbers.
All right, so this review is from Cretin. Okay, Cretin gave us 5 stars. All right, and she titles this one, or he titles this. They titled this one. My new favorite podcast.
What?
Oh, my new favorite podcast. And that wasn't like, character momma. This was thank you. We appreciate that. Yeah. But she says the show is hilarious and hits the nail on the head of every reality show they recap. I spit my drink out last 90-day episode when we recalled Mohamed and Egyptian Tim.
She did.
I now tell my kids good night by saying kisses for your foreheads. Oh, shit.
Oh, dude.
Keep it up because y'all are awesome. Also, please do 1,000 Pound Sisters show like y'all talked about. But wait, before we all talk about this one, Cretin, this is for you, you goddamn Cretin. We appreciate you. Kisses for your forehead. Thank you so much. Seriously.
We'll just call her C number. How about that? C numbers.
Cretin works. Yo, she put it up the day. I'm sorry if I'm doing that. Whoever put it up there, Cretin, it means idiot. But if that's what they want to be called online, then boom, you Cretin. I'll call you that with all the love and respect that Cretin deserves. So shout out to you, Cretin. Kisses for your forehead.
Mm-hmm. Mwah, mwah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So about this 1,000 Pound Sisters thing that I ain't about to do.
Well, I will tell you this right now, EJ. I am trying to convince Jenna to do Pick Royalty with me. She seems like 99% on board. And I think we're going to wait for the next season to come out. So if anybody out there, I know there's a couple of people on the Patreon chat where we talk about Pick Royalty. If you guys haven't watched it, well, for them, like, it's fucking great. But like, if you haven't watched it, check it out on Discovery Plus. It's a great show. I was like a little skeptical at first at the beginning because I was like, this is ridiculous. But the more you get into it, the more you realize, oh, Michelle Bolero is a total piece of shit character. Like, this woman just sucks. Everything. She's horrible. But then there's like twists and turns and things you don't expect it. And then there's the pigs and the kids, and it's for the kids. It's a lot. It's a lot. So it's gonna be fun. Jen and I are gonna talk about it again. I think we're just waiting for the next season to come out, and we'll definitely jump on that because goddamn, there is a lot of drama on that thing. And the 1,000-pound sisters, I mean, EJ, what are we gonna do about it?
Not a goddamn thing. I mean, kisses for your forehead, cretin, but I think I'm good, right?
What about 1,000-pound podcasters?
All right, we could do that. We should do that. Supreme pizzas and milkshakes for the next year, and we just
my bills.
And we just document our decline over the next year. Welcome to another episode of I Want My Podcast. I want my ice cream. You got my ice cream? Podcast. Oh yeah, podcast. I want my podcast. All right.
I pay my bills. My bills I pay. Give me some sodies. It's a great show, and I do agree. We need to at least talk about it. I said we all watch an episode and then we talk about it, just to get us a little taste. Maybe a season finale or something like that, and then just really talk about it. I'd be more than happy.
I'll think about it.
And with Love After Lockup being gone until the summer, I think this is ideal.
Yeah, when do they come back? We'll probably just talk about that off air. I'm trying to figure out where it's going to go. I missed that show already.
I do too.
I'm not even kidding, dude. This is some bullshit.
I do too. I missed that.
It was like a breakup. It's like, she'll be back though. She'll be back, right? Right? She coming back.
Yeah.
Baby, when you coming back? I miss you. Come on. I'm so sorry. I'm a changed man. Okay. I'll start liking all the titles you put on there. I promise I will.
They start getting better towards the end.
Yeah.
We should have known that was a sign of things to end. Things were getting better. And then they surprise us. They're like, no, this is said only 10 episodes. We're breaking up. We're done. What?
Yeah,
we
just got the tip, dude. Not
even a half a pump.
No.
Well, that said, EJ,
I think we did it. I think we recapped that for y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed all of our rambling, but we got it all out there. And you ready to land this plane?
Absolutely.
All right. So listen, until the next time y'all hear us recapping something, people, this has been 90 Day Fiancé, Season 9, Episode 5.
Kobe is fucked.
Have a wonderful night.